life. It's the rhythm that keeps us moving forward. The pulse that echoes our vitality. It's a symphony of balance and harmony, resonating in every aspect of our existence. Health is a silent conductor, orchestrating the dance between the body and mind. It's the energy that propels us towards our dreams and aspirations. It is the foundation upon which we build our futures. So, what is health to you? Join me, Kofi Bartels, this and every Thursday for Health Thursday, 8 a.m. on the Morning Crossfire as we explore important issues affecting your health. Only on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Lagos, welcome. It's a Health Thursday on the Morning Crossfire 99.3 Nigeria Info. I love Health Thursday because we just take a break from all the drama and talk about the things that matter to our life. Your health, very important. Your health, very important. And today we're looking at dental or oral health. And we want to just give you a chance to ask our dentist in the studio any question you have about your teeth or your mouth. Here's Dr. Farouk Adebiyi Kolawole. He is a dentist and founder of Smile Royale Dental Home. He is an oral health influencer as well, an advocate with a growing community of over 37,000 followers and counting. That's quite amazing, just because of what? Teeth. Wow. Now, due to the poor knowledge of oral health in Nigeria and Africa, our guest, Dr. Farouk Adebiyi or Kolawole, decided to promote oral health education at any opportunity given to him. And I saw a video on his X handle where he was showing the process of filling a teeth, right? Or tooth. Sorry. Aside from being a dentist, Farouk is a cloud engineer. Farouk, you're a man of many parts, and he's a product manager and CEO of Truth Shoes, which is a shoe making company that has spanned 5 years now. Farouk, it's good to have you on the program.
Yeah, thank you so much for
having me. All right, just lift your mic up a little bit.
Yeah, good morning.
Interesting. I feel each time I meet my dentist friends, I feel I'm being judged because they'll bear all the things you're not doing well to you, But it's good to have you. So what we want to do is to give our listeners an opportunity to ask you any question about oral health. Right. If you have any question about your teeth, your tooth, your mouth, whatever it is, I think oral health is about the entire mouth.
Yeah, it is.
Not just the teeth.
Not just the teeth. Yeah.
So your tongue.
Everything in your mouth. Everything in your mouth.
Breath.
Everything.
All right, interesting. I think breath is one of the major topics. Bad breath.
Yeah, it is.
For oral health in this part of in life, let me say.
Yeah, generally,
yes. Let me not. So anyway, 0201 465 7190 0201 465 7190. Please call if you have any question about oral health, any question for our dentist in the studio. Please feel free to call in and just ask. Of course, we're titling this conversation Ask a Dentist. Ask a Dentist. Have you, listening to me this year, done your annual dental checkup? Is that what they call it? Your dentals, right?
Yeah, dental checkup. Yeah.
All right. Have you done? Those of you listening, have you gone to see the dentist this year? Do you even go to see the dentist every year? There are some people who have never gone to see the dentist for anything
at all.
Yeah, because they don't have any toothache, no tooth decay, no nothing. But there are people who I know who see a dentist at least once a year. It's on their calendar. They go see, check, sometimes twice a year. Just look around.
Yeah.
So, Doc, before I pick the first call, talk to us about the importance of your annual dentals.
All right. So, basically, the main purpose of you going to see a dentist regularly is for the fact that the dentist has to check to be sure that you don't have a tooth decay that has started the process. Because the thing about it is that most people actually wait until when they have toothache, and usually when you have toothache, it means that the tooth decay has been in your teeth for about, let's say, 5 years thereabouts. So that's why it's very important for you to visit the dentist at least twice in a year, not just once, twice in a year.
The tooth decay has been there for 5 years.
Yeah, very possible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, really? And you didn't feel it, but it was there.
It was there, yeah.
So that's why you have to go see your dentist at least once a year.
Twice a year.
Oh, twice a year.
Twice a year.
Okay, that's a recommended standard procedure.
Yeah.
I see. Twice a year.
Yeah.
So why do people don't why do most people not have this practice of having the dentals annually, every 6 months?
Well, basic for Nigeria or Africa in general, I think is as a result of the poor knowledge of oral health. So most people feel like, I feel like it's until when I have a reason to see a dentist. That is when I need to see a dentist. Most people don't see a dentist until when they start having bad breaths. Or most people will say, oh, I just want to whiten my teeth. When you hear dentist, the first thing that comes to their mind is, I just want to whiten my teeth, I want to wash my teeth and stuff like that. But it's actually very important. Aside from teeth whitening, it's actually very important for you to visit the dentist for cleaning, that's the skin and polishing, and for a checkup. It's very, very important.
Apart from whitening, you go for cleaning.
Yeah, no, like the recommended thing is cleaning and a checkup every 6 months, not whitening.
Is the same thing as scaling and polishing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, why do you say not whitening?
Whitening, usually we dentists don't just recommend teeth whitening because it's more of like a cosmetic procedure, just like the way BBL is.
Farouk. Okay, interesting. So people just go for enhancement and
exactly,
it's a cosmetic enhancement and Botox and all that. Yeah, face all those things. Anyway, so let's take the calls. We have a call coming through. Any questions? Just Q&A. 99.3. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Kofi.
Good morning. Who do we have?
Good morning, doctor.
Yeah, good morning.
Please, sorry to bother you. How long can someone use toothbrush? That's number one question. And then number two, why say that if you have like something like sore throat, and then they recommend mouthwash, that one should use that and clean up, and then when you are using it and it doesn't work. Those are the two questions I want to ask this morning.
Please,
thank you.
What's your name, please?
Oh, Sunday.
Okay, Sunday, where are you listening from?
Calling from there, yeah.
Okay, your question number one is how long should one use toothbrush for? And then your second question
is...
Yes,
one can use a toothbrush, and then if one has something like sore throat, and then you are asked to go and buy a mouthwash, and then you discover that the whole thing is still the same. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, please pick a number from 1 to 100.
Hello?
Yes, sorry. I want you to pick a number from 1 to 113. 1 to 113.
Okay.
Pick any number.
I pick number 2.
Number 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's actually 1 to 179. Okay. Thank you very much for your time. We want to give 5,000 out of 10 listeners.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, because one of our listeners is celebrating his birthday and he's just giving out 50K. So he picked number 2. Please don't forget, today we have a one play lottery. This one is not 2,000 naira, 5,000. This is 25K going to 2 lucky players. All you have to do is get to the website www.oneplay.ng, www.oneplay.ng. Click on the box that has a Nigerian info logo. Then you click to play. Each ticket costs 500 naira. The more you play, the more your chances of winning. You can alternatively dial from your phone *347 *880 *3 hash, *347 *880 *3 hash. All right, let's go. So you want to answer this question before I pick the next one?
All right. For the first question, the question is how long should someone use a toothbrush? So usually as dentists, we recommend that your toothbrush should only be used for 3 months, and after 3 months you're supposed to change it. But in some cases whereby you get a toothbrush and your toothbrush, you notice that the bristles is what part that brushes our teeth. So you notice the bristles are flared out. You notice that they are all scattered and the likes. You should change your toothbrush. So in a situation whereby your bristles is a bit flared out whatsoever, you should change it immediately. So don't wait until 3 months in that kind of situation.
Some people, the bristles are begging, change me now. I'm tired.
Yeah, they do actually.
3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Some of us don't count the months. We just look at when we feel the thing. Don't tire.
Just change it.
You don't tire.
Yeah.
How about the one of mouthwash?
Yeah. So usually dentists don't just recommend mouthwashes to patients actually, but most people don't know that. When in a situation whereby you have a sore throat or you have an oral ulcer one way or the other, one thing we just tell you should just do is just do warm water and salt therapy. When you do that, usually in a week it's supposed to like in a week it's supposed to actually go down. But in a situation whereby you do that for about a week and it doesn't go down, then you need to see a dentist. Yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do. And when you're doing the 1 more time salt, you don't just do it once a day or twice a day. You do it like as much as 6 times a day because you want that thing to get out. So you definitely have to do it a lot of times actually. So we don't just recommend mouthwashes actually.
So if you're sore throat, you gargle.
Just gargle 1 more time salt. You should get better.
Wow, interesting. All right, we have the next listener, 99.3. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Are you there, please? Oh, cannot hear you. Please call back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome. Name, location, and contribution, please.
I'm calling from Ikuru. My name is Mr. Paul. Hello?
Yes, please go on.
Yeah, if you're having a mouth odor and you use test and the teeth do not go, what aid would the person use?
Sorry, if you're having mouth odor and you use what?
Test, and you're using test and the
toothpaste. It doesn't go. Hold on. Your name again, sir?
Mr. Paul.
Okay, Paul, please speak a number from 100, from 1 to 179. One number.
Okay, I pick number 5.
Number 5. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Okay. This thing of that we call in this part of the world mouth odor. Bad breath is so toothpaste is not killing the bad breath, and he's worried.
So what most people should know is that the most common cause of bad breath is poor oral hygiene. And when we say poor oral hygiene, it doesn't just entail the fact that let's say you're someone that you know that you brush your teeth even more than 2 times a day. It's possible for you to still have poor oral hygiene, and that's because you've never visited a dentist for this scaling and polishing, which is a professional cleaning. So in situations like that, you would one way or the other have bad breath, because in our mouths we have several millions of bacteria, and there are certain bacteria in the mouth that their only function is to cause bad breath. So one way or the other, if you keep on, you can brush your teeth 100 times a day and still have bad breath. You can use several mouthwashes and still have bad breath. So what you need to do is you need to see a dentist. The dentist would now examine you, ask you a few questions to be able to find out what exactly is causing that particular bad breath. Because there are people that they know that they visit the dentist twice in a year, one way or the other, but they still have that bad breath. But so in that situation, you need to see a dentist.
So it is caused by bacteria.
Yeah, it is.
How many times a day do we need to brush our teeth? 2 times, 3 times after you eat every meal? And some people after they eat, anytime they eat, when they finish, they move with your toothbrush in their car.
Wow. So usually you're supposed to brush your teeth twice daily, both in the morning and at night. And it's best you brush your teeth after meal. Even after meal, both in the morning and both at night also.
Okay, all right. Anyway, let's go back to it's a lot going down. 99.3, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Kofi.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
Yeah, this is coming from Ikatere, Legoshi.
Welcome.
I want to ask the doctor, is it true that people who doesn't talk always, they don't just keep quiet, they don't talk, they keep quiet, they don't talk, they're awful, they have a 77% of having mouth bad breath?
What's your name again, please?
Femi from Ikatere.
Okay, that's the only question, right?
Yes,
okay.
That's my question.
Femi, please pick a number from 100 to 179.
Okay, I take 102.
102. Thank you very much. This question you asked is very 77%, right? Chance
yes,
of
yes.
Okay, all right. Very interesting. See, if you don't talk, your mouth will smell.
Yeah.
You hear it all. Yeah.
For in that kind of situation, what we usually educate people is that on a norm, when you don't talk for a while, or let's say you're fasting, it's normal for you to have bad breath. So it's not even about 70%. Everyone that doesn't, like, let's say you're fasting, it's normal for you to have bad breath. And that bad breath is more of like a physiological thing. So it's something that is normal in that situation. And the reason for that is that we usually have saliva in our mouths, and one of the functions of saliva is to help to like moisten the mouth and everything. But when you're fasting, or when you've not eaten for a long time, definitely your mouth is going to be dry. In that situation, you are likely to have bad breath. So what we tell people to do is, as much as, let's say, you're fasting one way or the other, or just ensure you just like moisten your mouth with water, just use to rinse, or better still, let's say you're someone that you due to your work you've not eaten, just ensure you just take water, drink water, or better still, get a sugar-free gum that would help to like stimulate saliva in your mouth. And aside all that, you're good.
Oh wow, interesting. All right, still Ask a Dentist right here on Health First Day, 99.3 Nigerian Info. you want to sponsor the program, please feel free to reach out to us. Email me, Kofi at nigeriainfo.fm. That's KOFI at nigeriainfo.fm. Of course, don't forget One Play Lottery will run the draw before I leave the studio. 25,000 up for grabs to 2 lucky players. All you have to do is go to the website, www.oneplay.ng, the number 1 and the word play.ng, the number 1 and the word play.ng. And click on the box that has a Nigeria Info logo. Each ticket costs 500 naira. And you play to win. The more you buy, the more your chances of winning. But please play responsibly and be gamble aware. Also, you have the alternative of using the USSD code *347 *880 *3 hash, *347 *880 *3 hash, and it'll lead you straight. You follow the prompts, and then of course you can play to win. That 25,000 naira must go. Will you be one of the lucky winners? Let's see what happens at the end of the day. All right, we still have our dentist in the studio. He's more than a dentist. I have a pastor friend who, whenever he has his birthday in Port Harcourt, a pastor I know, they will tag more than a pastor. So you're more than a dentist. You have a shoe business. You're also into tech.
Yeah.
You want Charlie? You want chop all the money? You want chop the money for Niger? All the money. Anyway, that's good. His name is Dr. Farouk Adebiyi Kolawole. Please seize this opportunity. Farouk, maybe we have you around, maybe at least every 3 months.
No problem.
Once.
Yeah, I can.
You add it to your content calendar.
Yeah. I can
All right.
actually.
Okay. Our WhatsApp number is 08095975805. 08095975805. Please drop your comments, questions, or contributions. Also, we're streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. I want to read some messages before we pick the next call. This is sent in by. There's no name here, but it says, "How safe is this 9D whitening teeth powder? And what is the best way to use this 9D whitening teeth powder?" Is there something like that?
Even I, as a dentist, don't even know it.
Whitening. Wendy, please tell me more. Which we don't know it. What is it about?
Whitening powder, but anything that has to do with whitening or a product that has to do with whitening powder, will get this. You get your teeth whitened. As dentists, we don't recommend you to go to do things like that or use things like that.
They have some of these charcoal products that I see. Those black.
One thing most people also don't know about charcoal products is that usually in toothpaste, there are certain ingredients. So as dentists, we know the ingredient that is supposed to be in a toothpaste. And these ingredients have several functions. But in a charcoal toothpaste, so one of the functions or like one of the properties of a toothpaste is what we call the abrasive function. So abrasive is basically more of like something that just helps to like scratch a surface. But in a charcoal toothpaste, the abrasive components in a charcoal toothpaste is actually really, really high. So in that situation, you can use a charcoal toothpaste or a charcoal product whatsoever, and it's likely for you to have dental sensitivity. Okay. So usually we don't recommend, and most times no toothpaste would actually whiten your teeth. No toothpaste can whiten your teeth. All those products,
whitening,
9D,
commercial,
10D, 100D, whatsoever, they would not whiten your teeth. At the end of the day, they would. At the end of the day, you end up having dental sensitivity, and you end up going back to the dentist for treatment. So if you want to do a teeth whitening procedure, it's advisable you speak to your dentist. And the dentist would explain your procedure, tell you the risks that is with teeth whitening and every other thing. Then they go ahead to do the procedure for you, and it's not a permanent thing.
Okay, he sent me a picture.
Okay.
It's a product. It's like in a. I'll show you when we're on break, so you can look at it. Okay. So this teeth whitening, I see there's this one they do. There's this thing, the blue color. You know me, I don't go for everything. It's entering my mouth and they plug it to light.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think I.
And there's a blue. Is that what you guys dentists use to whiten teeth?
Well, that particular thing they use.
Light.
Personally, I've seen it, but I've never used it.
People buy it online, plug it in their house.
Yeah, they usually buy it, and
what's that?
I don't know how it works actually, but I think the way it works is more of like it kind of like uses laser. But yeah, that's what I feel. I've not used it before, but then we still don't recommend things like that.
And it's self-use, though.
Yeah, it's self-use. Yeah,
I'm
don't recommend things like that. Actually, you just have to see your dentist for.
You put something you think can shock you.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
So you get it's not a dentist thing. You guys don't know what it's not something people use in your profession.
No, we don't use that.
As you don't like people purchase it to just buy it, you just plug it. They will be filming themselves on Instagram, feeling fly.
No, we don't use that. What we just use is normal teeth whitening materials, which usually we have a particular place we actually get them, and most of them are usually like imported. And aside that, we have our lightning lights, which is laser actually. So not that particular one. We don't use that. That one is more of like for home, and usually doesn't give you the result. And
social media.
My app exactly, just more of like social media is trending.
All right, we'll be back to continue Ask a Dentist right here on Health Thursday. Stay with us.
Help build strong bones with Vitabiotics Osteocare from the UK. The supplement that's not just calcium, but also contains scientific cofactors better absorption into the bones. Nourish your bones, teeth, and muscles with Osteocare. In Nigeria, we need calcium for our children through adult life, and especially for our seniors to help prevent stunted growth, broken bones, and osteoporosis. Osteocare scientific formula, not just calcium for strong bones from Vitabiotics UK, available in pharmacies around you.
I'm in love, Sonia tomato mix, stand up. Is it to open? Is it to squeeze? Is it to scoop and is it to stir? Dishes come alive with so much taste. Sonia tomato mix, of course. Sonia tomato mix, yes sir. Sonia tomato mix, stand up pouch.
Sonia tomato mix in a new stand-up pouch.
Life's full of crazy moments that whisper, do you have the guts?
And when your body screams stop, but you need to go one more time, that's Dubai confidence.
Pitching a bold, out-of-the-box idea in a boardroom full of suits? That's Dubai confidence.
That's nervous hands shooting up to answer a question no one else dares to tackle? That's Dubai confidence.
Reaching for that skyscraper high jump? You bet! That's Dubai confidence.
That Dubai confidence comes from wearing the Dubai antiperspirant and deodorant with 48 hours all-round protection. Dubai, own your grind. Available in stores near you.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
Not my phone again. Every time YouTube.
Mommy, you want to watch YouTube?
You want to watch YouTube? Not with my phone. Go and watch TV.
But there's no YouTube on our TV.
That's before. With the new Airtel Smart Router, for just 25,000 naira, you can watch YouTube and more on any TV, even our own TV.
Really? Yay! Thank you, Mommy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Turn any TV into a smart TV with the Airtel Smart Router and watch Nollywood movies, football, and lots more on YouTube with unlimited data for 30 days. Airtel, a reason to imagine.
In the kitchen game, there are players and then Agba Ballers, MVP, Player of the Year, 10-0, no rival. Become an Agba Baller with the new improved Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer, made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric to bring out your top game in the kitchen. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious rich chicken flavor. Oh yeah, let's go.
New Maggi chicken flavor, the game changer.
My kids love tasty snacks, but many snacks are not so good for them. That's why I love the new Milo Anna snacks.
We love it, Mom.
Yes, it's a delicious snack with the goodness of malt, milk, cocoa, and crunchy Niger-grown maize containing calcium, iron, and fiber.
So, pack Milo and snacks in their lunchbox every day to help your kids refuel at break time and keep winning all day. Milo, energy to go further.
Milo!
He done of trading himself. James, hello.
Susan, I beg. Say you the wine me.
For where? You who no longer depend solely on your salary.
So you people trade and don't carry us along in this office, Abby? Jerry, now you they talk like this? Who doesn't want an extra stream of income? But I'm still looking for better trading conditions, I beg. Fast execution of my trades and possibly an account where swap no go carry all my profits where I don't know.
Guy, HFM.com.
For Mommy, I wouldn't mind better spreads at all, and it won't be a bad idea to be able to make withdrawals in a flash.
All we want is transparency and great customer service.
Guys, I said hfm.com.
Which one is hfm.com again?
Switch to HFM today to enjoy ultra-fast execution, 1 to 2,000 leverage, tight spreads, swap-free, and more.
Guy, show us the way now.
Wait, are you sure deposits and withdrawals are sharp?
I said
hfm.com.
Visit www.hfm.com. HFM, online trading at its finest.
There are so many distractions taking away the attention of my family, from phone screens to work screens and others. But when my family hears this, when I cook with Devon Kings, we all come together to bond, taking away all distractions. Hey, no phones at my table, please. Oh yeah, let's eat. Cook up unbreakable buns with Devon King's range of cooking oil, margarine, spread, and seasoning. Great for bonding moments. Devon King's, taste that binds. Available across stores nationwide.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk. This is Morning Crossfire on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
All right, Lagos, welcome back. Still Health Thursday on the Morning Crossfire right here on 99.3 Nigeria Info. Ask a Dentist, our listener Q&A with our dentist in the studio, Dr. Farouk Adebiyi Kolawole, who is the founder of Smile Royale Dental Home. He's also a dentist. You're based in Surulere?
Yeah.
Okay. Surulere. But you're mobile, right?
Yeah, mobile.
Okay, so you can go anywhere?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. What's your handle?
Dr. Farouk, Dr. PHAROUK on all social media accounts.
You've owned that one. No one can take it
from
you. Lucky job. It's interesting. Okay, so Dr. PHAROUK. All right, we'll go give him a follow. So before I pick the next call, you responding to a gentleman who was asking about a certain 9D whitening teeth powder. He said, how safe is it? And he sent us a picture. You had a look at it. What can you say to that?
Well, what I was saying, just in simple terms, is that 9D whitening product might actually take your teeth to probably 20D dental sensitivity. So I would advise that you don't use it. It's not good. It's not good for your oral health whatsoever. And the fact that they even said in 3 days, it means that in that 3 days you have serious dental sensitivity and you can be prone to having cavities. So you should not use it.
I'm here looking at it. Is there a NAFDAC number for this thing? Mr. Man, reply me. Even the way they spelt, they said teeth bright with bright white in 3 days. 3 days, not even 3 days. All right, let's take some more calls. 99.3, good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome. Your name, location, and contribution, please.
My name is Esther.
Okay.
I'm calling from Ikorodu.
Yes, please, Esther, go on.
Yes, I want to ask the doctor about if one is brushing his or her teeth, and most of the time blood comes out not from the teeth or tongue, but from the throat. What is the cause of it?
Okay, Esther, thank you. You have a question for her?
No, I don't.
Okay, all right. Esther, thank you. Keep listening.
All right, so usually the blood that actually comes out when you're brushing actually doesn't come out from your throat. It comes from the gums, and it's just an early sign of gum disease. And the reason for that is the fact that we have what we call plaque on our teeth, and usually when we brush our teeth, what we take out is plaque, but we can't take out every single thing. We probably leave, like, let's say 10% there, and those 10% would actually build up, and when they build up around your teeth and your gum, your body tries to fight against it. And when your body tries to fight against it, then we have what we call inflammation. Inflammation basically means redness, a bit of swelling, then you might have slight tender pain, then also you would have bleeding gums. And bleeding gums, and aside all that, when you now brush your teeth, that is when you will now notice bleeding. The solution for that is for you to see a dentist, and the dentist is going to do a checkup on you. Usually, the permanent solution that we usually do for most patients that have such a thing is just to do a cleaning, professional cleaning. When you do professional cleaning, they'll place you on a particular thing to do, and you're good. So it's not something that is even an art thing, it's something that you can get sorted out. But the thing is, when you don't get this sorted out, it keeps on going deeper and deeper and deeper. And next one, it can lead to a more severe gum disease, whereby your teeth will just start shaking, and next thing it falls off on its own. So I'll advise that you see a dentist.
But if the person actually realizes that you're spitting the blood from their throat, they go see a doctor?
Yeah, you have to see a doctor in that situation.
Okay, all right. Interesting. We have some comments on YouTube. Rashid Adebiyi, good morning to you. Says, I have a hole in the back of my teeth. How can I refill it? Rashid, it's like saying my tank is empty. How can I get it full? But Rashid, thank you for your question.
So for Rashid, if you have an hole in your teeth, I would advise you see a dentist to get it filled. But it's possible that, but basically, like when you see a dentist, the dentist will do a checkup, and besides all that, they'll also do an X-ray. So the X-ray will tell us the extent of that hole, because it's not all teeth that can be filled. There are some teeth that has holes that is really large that at the end of the day you'll just have to take it out. So that's why you need to see a dentist for treatment. And they'll do X-ray, they'll do a cleaning for you, because we don't want you to come back. Usually most times when people say, well, I'm having toothache, or I'm having a cavity, or it's tooth decay, because the doctor just take it out. I'm not doing cleaning. I don't want to do anything. And what I usually recommend and what I tell people to do is, you can't just go to a dentist and you dictate for the dentist. At the end of the day, when you dictate for the dentist, you come back to that dental office in a year with another issue. And that's why you hear the saying of, if you see a dentist today, you keep on seeing a dentist for several extractions over and over again. But that's because you've not really been educated, and you just want to have your way. And this is all right, no problem. You can just have your way. But for me personally, I don't allow my patients to have their way. I tell you that this is what you need to do, because I don't want to be seeing you over and over again. So for that person, I'll advise that you see a dentist.
Interesting. Ugo AJ says, I use charcoal toothpaste though. But I mean, the normal brands that we know, the popular brands, if they have a charcoal variation, is that okay?
Well, as dentists, we usually don't just recommend charcoal anything charcoal is it's not something we recommend. So, but even if you want to use that kind of toothpaste, it should not be your regular toothpaste. It should not be a toothpaste that you're using every single day. So you can have a separate toothpaste that is not a charcoal product, because
once a while.
Once a while, exactly. And the thing about it is, the main purpose of using a charcoal toothpaste is probably because you want your teeth whitened. And the truth about it is, no toothpaste would whiten your teeth. That's what most people don't know.
Even the one that wrote whitening.
Nothing will whiten your teeth.
Oh, wow.
Nothing.
Okay. Thank you for that truth. Anyway, still on Facebook, Eni Fome Oma Bemi says, is prolonged use of mouthwash a healthy practice?
All right. So, usually dentists you also you notice I've been saying dentists because it's not just for me, it's for all dentists everywhere worldwide. We don't just recommend mouthwashes. No dentist will recommend a mouthwash for you just like that, actually, because the main thing that you really need for your oral health is your toothbrush, which should be medium for adults, soft for children. Then
the hard one.
The hard one, no one's supposed to use hard toothbrushes.
They call it smoker's toothbrush.
No,
that one some people they like.
It's just a market thing. It's just a market thing. It's just a market thing.
Hard smoker's brush.
It's just a market thing. No one is supposed to even use that toothbrush because it has its own arm to the teeth, actually. But I'll come to that. So for that person that was asking a question, so can you please remind me?
Mouthwash. Is it a healthy
mouthwash? So is it an healthy thing? Usually you're not supposed to use mouthwash for a long time. The way mouthwashes are created that most people don't know is that they just help to relieve you and give you a good breath, and it's something that you should use during the day, not the one that you're done brushing your teeth and the next thing you're doing is you're using a mouthwash to rinse. That's very, very wrong. You should not do that.
You
should not do that.
I brush my teeth,
then
and I'll have to take that one that is peppery.
And you spit out. You should not do that. What you're supposed to do is, when you're done brushing, you're meant to allow the toothpaste stay in your mouth for about 5 to 10 minutes. Like you spit out the excess, but you allow it stay before you rinse your mouth for about 5 to 10 minutes.
But I heard a conspiracy theory, if I want to call it that, about fluoride.
Yeah, there's always a theory for everything, actually.
That is, it's not really that good for human body.
Yeah. So the thing about fluoride is that the way we were taught, or like the way I was trained, is that too much fluoride is actually not good for the human body generally. But one thing we also need to know is that the same thing with medications. Too much medication is also not good for the body. So, but the thing is that in every toothpaste, there's a certain amount of fluoride. So if you check toothpaste ingredients, you only see something 120, something. So that's a certain amount of fluoride is the recommended, the recommended concentration that should be in every toothpaste. So it's actually good and it's okay and it's completely safe. Not that you now say, I don't want to use fluoride. I've seen patients who be like, doctor, anything fluoride, I don't want it because why? It's not good for the body. But at the end of the day, you notice that these patients have several cavities. And that's because you don't be using a fluoride containing toothpaste. You will definitely have cavities if you don't use a fluoride toothpaste, actually. Wow. So for that person, prolonged use of mouthwashes is not good.
Okay.
So it's not something you should do every
So
single
leave
day.
the toothpaste in your mouth after you spit it out the excess for some time.
Yeah.
And then when you rinse it after that, or you just...
You can decide to rinse it or you can decide not to. But at least wait for about 5 to 10 minutes.
I heard one of your colleagues say that. I started keeping it in my mouth. Then I went and did some discovery about this fluoride thing.
Then you're like,
and,
nah.
And these people are putting fluoride to harm humanity. And I say, I rinse it out.
You can use it if you want, actually.
Toothpaste that doesn't have fluoride, but that's the conspiracy out for now.
Yeah.
Now our guy, let's call him. I don't know. He hasn't put his name. Let's call him 90 guy. So we've been chatting. You know, I said, okay, we don't know about this 90 product. Tell us more. He now sent us a picture, and we saw the picture, the purple variant.
Yeah.
So he said it's been so low line. So I asked him which site. He said he got it from. Guess where?
Instagram.
Temu.
Temu of all places, wonderful. Funny how Temu even sell what they call it, like they even sell a teat actually. So even if you want a teat, they can actually dispatch it to you.
So when we finish this deal with you can buy teat from Temu. Nothing against Temu though, but it's far now. Yeah. It's far. So outside. And he says there's no NAFDAC number.
Definitely.
There's no NAFDAC. So there's no NAFDAC number here, isn't it? It's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Anyway, back to the phone lines. It's good we have the dentist here, so you can just save your teeth, please. 99.3. Good morning.
Okay, Bartels. Good morning.
Welcome. Your name, location, and your contribution, please.
My name is Chidi. I live in Agudasole.
Okay, please go.
Good morning to your guests in the studio.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, I want to thank you so much for the heads up concerning the toothbrush and mouthwash. It has always been a routine of me and my little ones. After brushing, you now use your what's it called mouthwash to wash. Mm-hmm. Now, I want to ask, please, tooth breaking. What are the remedies?
All right.
Okay. Is that all?
Yeah, just tooth breaking. I want to know the remedy because each time I have a crack on my teeth, try to brush, the shock is always there.
Yeah.
Okay, please, before you go, I want you to pick a number between 100 and 179.
104.
104. Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. Okay, so.
All right, so thank you for that. In situation whereby you notice that your teeth are breaking, there are certain things that can make your teeth break. Number one, if you're someone that you like chewing bone, you like breaking bone, you're not supposed to break bones with your teeth.
Oh, really?
You're not supposed to.
You're
not supposed to.
I like especially
biscuit bone.
Biscuit
bone is fine because it's soft. That's fine. That's perfect. But any bone that has to do with like turkey bones are always hard.
No, I don't.
Or those cow bones whatsoever is something that you should avoid, because at the end of the day, when you do that, you break your teeth start breaking over time. Then another thing that can cause cracking teeth or breaking teeth is the fact that if you're someone that you take a lot of soda or you take a lot of alcohol.
Can you repeat that, please? Let me stop the music.
You're someone that you take a lot of soda or you take a lot of alcohol.
Okay.
One way or the other, your teeth will be chipping off little by little. And next thing, you have sensitivity. The reason why you have sensitivity is that the tooth is made up of 3 structures. The first structure, which we can all see, which is whitish, is the enamel, which is just supposed to protect the outer one. It's just supposed to protect your teeth from harm and all. The second layer is the dentin, and the third layer is the pulp, where we have the blood supply and everything. So when your teeth start breaking over time, you start exposing the dentin, which is the second layer, and dentin is a sensitive structure. It's something that when it starts being exposed a little bit, you start having shocking, like you take anything cold. You have that sensation. Even when air enters your mouth, you have that shocking sensation. But the treatment
for it called sensitivity.
Yes, sensitivity. Yeah, dentin hypersensitivity. So the treatment for it is that you need to see a dentist, one, and the dentist. So depending on the what do you call it, on the case, or depending on what we see, the dentist will now say, okay, it's likely that we'll probably just need to do a filling on that tooth. And in some situations, we might not need to do a filling. We might just need to do a procedure called desensitization, whereby we stop it for being sensitive.
Okay.
So those are the treatment options for it, actually. So, but one thing: avoid soda, avoid alcohol, and don't break bones with your teeth, because you don't want it to keep on happening.
We'll try. But I mean, there was one particular toothpaste.
Yeah.
It's one of these international brands,
Yeah.
and I realize each time I use it, I have maybe it's hypersensitivity. Even if I just touch my teeth together up and down,
You notice that sensitivity.
that particular toothpaste, and it's a popular and well-respected toothpaste.
Yeah.
Why?
The reason for that is, remember I said something about an abrasive component. So it's likely that toothpaste has more of an abrasive component. And it's also possible that when you check that toothpaste, it's possible that you might not even find fluoride. I'm just saying, I don't know that toothpaste. If you check it, you might not even see fluoride, but it has more of an abrasive component. So it's more of like, you just want to just try to like help to like scratch your teeth, and at the end of the day, give you like, what do you call a white teeth whatsoever. So definitely you would have a lot of sensitivity. So what you should do is just change that toothpaste to a different
I've known it for years. Let me tell you the name. Off air. Yeah, each time I so naturally when I pass it by in the supermarket, I just pass by.
Oh really?
I don't even stop.
Then you should just switch to another brand.
Yeah,
actually.
99.3, good morning.
Baby, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, doctor, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name, location, account.
Yeah, my name is Rotimi from Echigo.
Welcome, Rotimi.
Yeah, regarding the gum, because they said it's good to maybe when you are not, your teeth is idle, you drop a gum in and you chew so that it makes the teeth and gums active. So which gums will the doctor, he said sugar free. How would we get to know sugar-free gums? Then two, like this, I would like call it mouth odor. The way the mouth odor comes sometimes, I often wonder that are the victims not supposed to know?
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Before you go, can you please speak a number between 1 and 100?
16.
Oh wow, fantastic! Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so your first question, which is what kind of gum are we supposed to use? As I said earlier, you should use a sugar-free gum. So how can you get or locate a sugar-free gum? I usually recommend that you go to supermarkets, actually. And this supermarket, they have sections whereby they are selling gums. I don't want to give you names of certain gums whatsoever, because I'm not trying to promote any gum whatsoever. But then when you check this gum, check the ingredients, you will know that this one has sugar or this one does not have sugar. Most gums actually have sugar, but you need to go and check for the ones that don't have sugar.
Right.
Yeah, so that's
read.
Yeah, always read the ingredient, check it.
Okay.
So that's that. Then in the other situation where you was asking a question about, what was you asking again? I'm just trying to remember.
All right, we'll come back to that. Let's pick the next call. 99.3, good morning.
Good morning.
Please turn off your radio.
Yeah, remember.
Sorry, Kofi.
Yes, it's all right. Name, please go straight.
There's a question that I forgot to ask, which was...
you've called already. Don't worry. Please, let's allow those who have not called. We want others who have not called to have a chance. 99.3. Are you there?
Yeah, good morning, Kofi. Good morning, Doctor.
Welcome. Straight. Your name, location, academy.
Yes. Onus calling from Aja. I used to be a chain smoker, cigarettes, and so I use the smoker's hard brush every time. And sometimes I get wounds on my gum, so I need the brush.
Oh, sorry.
So what would you advise now? What kind of brush would you advise that somebody that has been using smoker's hard for so many years uses now?
Okay. All right. But you've not longer smoking?
No. I stopped smoking a few years ago.
Okay. All right. Please stay on and he'll tell you.
All right. So for you that use a smoker's toothbrush, so generally no one is supposed to use a toothbrush that is hard. When you are getting your toothbrush, ensure you get it. I usually say just go to a supermarket to get a toothbrush. Don't just get the random ones that you see in the market. Most of them are always hard.
That's the one I used to get.
Most of them are always
I know where to go. I know it. That white one.
Yeah. So do you get most of them are always add, and usually when you use an art toothbrush or you're using a smoker's toothbrush whatsoever, what happens is that you end up wearing off the surface of the teeth, which is the enamel, over time, and next thing you start having shocking sensation. Not just that, you would also kind of like damage your gums, whereby you are bleeding gums, and not just that, also you would also allow your gums to recede. There's what we call gingival recession. So gingival recession basically means that the margin where your gum is supposed to cover your teeth, where it's supposed to be, one way or the other, your gum is going to push. If it's for the upper side, it's going to push upwards. If it's the lower side, it pushes downwards. And when it pushes like that, it means that the roots of your teeth will be exposed. And one way or the other, you would also have dental sensitivity, and that teeth can even just break off one way or the other. So what you should do is that change your toothbrush to a medium bristle toothbrush. Always check medium. The ones in the market, most times they put medium is usually hard. But what I would say is just get all these branded toothbrushes, and because usually like when they say is medium is always medium. And one thing you also need to know is that, because I'm very sure some people will be like, but doctor, they still produce this attribute. So why are they producing it? One thing you need to also know is that the same way cigarette is not good, it's still being produced. So there's always a market for every single thing out there. There's always a market for it.
Right.
One thing you need to know is that just ensure it's a medium one.
I've been so frustrated. I go to the supermarket and I like to buy the branded ones, the normal ones we know, and they are always soft, medium. Yeah. I wonder. I say, wait, these people know they do hard. I want hard. Good. Okay, Doc. I wanted you to pick two numbers between 1 and 100. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Give me. Two numbers between 1 and 100.
50.
50, okay.
And 18.
And 18. You have a favorite footballer with the 18 jersey?
No, not really.
All right. And I want to pick three numbers between 100 and 179.
100 and 179.
Yes.
179.
Yeah, 179. Wow. That's in Nigerian Afro Media. Please go on.
And 122.
122. Okay. And last one?
133.
133. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah. Let's read some messages here very quickly. See, this what we hear from our doctor here in the studio is so important, very important. So please take your notes and ensure that you let it sink in. This one says, Health Thursday. I have visited dentists and other doctors regarding bad breath. You tell me there's no problem with my oral health, but the bad breath persists.
It's still there.
It's still there. What should I ask my dentist to check for this bad breath that has lasted my whole adult life? Peter. Oh, sorry, Peter.
All right, so sorry about that. So someone asked a question about most people that have bad breath don't even know they have bad breath. Why is it like that? So the reason is like that is that one way or the other they will not know is people that tell them that, oh, you have bad breath, you should actually get it checked. But for you now that you say, oh, you've gone to several dentists, several doctors and all, it's likely that the bad breath is caused by some other things. There are certain foods that we take that can actually cause bad breath. So if you're someone that you take a lot of garlic, take a lot of onion, one way or the other have bad breath.
Does garlic cause bad breath?
It does. Garlic, it causes bad breath.
It's a breath that people see. Nigerians and garlic is like Nigerians and cats. Nigerians they hate cats. Nigerians don't like garlic. But garlic is food. Is it bad breath or is just maybe offensive?
Right, it is offensive. Let me put it that way. It is offensive in a way, but usually
I don't like the smell of garlic.
I know, it's not good. It's not good. Then what other thing? So that's that. Then it's also possible that you probably have like a gum disease, and the dentist has to do like a deep dental treatment for you.
But look, I used to know I shouldn't chew garlic.
You should not, because if you chew garlic, you will have bad breath. But you would not know you have bad breath.
But it's not bad breath. It's just garlic smell.
It's just garlic smell, but people don't see it as garlic smell. People see it as bad breath.
I even think garlic can even help you fight bad breath.
No,
that's
at all.
Bad breath. Not garlic smell.
I understand. No, it doesn't help. It cannot help. It cannot help. So the breath you just feel is the breath from the garlic actually. So what we say, even if you want to take garlic, just blend it. Probably blend with your pepper and other things.
Okay, I chew my garlic. I haven't chewed in a while, but anyway. Okay, this one says, how does what causes tooth decay?
Tooth decay. What I usually used to explain to people is that we have several bacteria in our mouth, and there are some bacteria that I call them like soldier, like the army. They are in the army. So those ones in the army, all they just do is like they're on the ground, and The ground is more of like they're on your teeth. So what they do is that when they feed on sugar, and this sugar can be in several forms, either beverages, rice, anything whatsoever you're eating that contains sugar. When they feed on this sugar, they release a substance on your tooth that causes tooth decay. So that substance breaks down your teeth little by little. The reason why we say you should see a dentist every 6 months is so we can check and figure out or see a tooth decay that has started a process, because it all starts very tiny and it keeps on expanding, and next thing you're having pain. If you start having pain, it means that tooth decay has been there for several years.
All right.
It didn't just start.
All right. Interesting. Dr. Farouk, we have to go. We need to have you back in the studio at some point in time, because there's so many questions and so many calls coming through. But you can be followed on socials, right? At
Dr_PHAROUK.
All right. Dr. Farouk Adebiyi Kolawole, dentist and founder of Smile Royale Dental Hall. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much for
All
having
right.
me.
I appreciate it. And of course, the winner for the one play draw today, I'm just picking it right now. Here we go. Okay, so the winner has the first three numbers at 0803 and the last three at 060. All right, 0803 and then 060. We'll pick the second draw. Okay, I just got to confirm something on the other side. All right, let's go for a commercial break and we're back before the news at 9. Stay with us.
More right after this.
Halilas, 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.